Hello, this is the proof of concept video for the Planitry app. As of this week, the app is fully functional and complete according to the initial core plan. The core functionality is to allow the user to set meal constraints, fetch a randomized recipe from the Edamame API, and display the full results. The key piece of code added this week is the network manager.swift. First, I successfully implemented the full asynchronous fetch logic using URL session to handle API calls, errors, and JSON decoding. The most important function change is the mapping logic. Edamame uses very specific categories. So now I check the user's input. If they select breakfast, I send the API the value breakfast. For all other selections like lunch and dinner, I send the optimized value lunch/dinner to ensure we always get the best results. A major roadblock outside the original plan was the HTTP 401 unauthorized error for Edamame API. This required a critical change outside of code, identifying that my API keys were linked to the wrong Edamame plan. I resolved this by upgrading to the dedicated recipe search developer plan. Overcoming this security and credential roadblock was necessary before the app could fetch any data. Now for the demonstration. First, I will select breakfast and apply the balanced constraint filter. When I tap on generate meal, the API makes the call, and here is the result: soaked flour cracker recipe. Next, I will change the filter selection to a low carb filter. I'll go back to the planner and select dinner. This call uses the lunch/dinner category in the network request. The app fetches and successfully displays a new dinner recipe. The app's core functionality is complete. My plan for the next cycle is to focus on the API feature expansion. I'll be reading the Edamame documentation to identify certain parameters, to add filtering options, and further improve the search quality. Thank you for watching.